Welcome to KeepItReal Studios, the only channel on YouTube that keeps it real.
UFC 316 was truly a night to remember. From start to finish, this card was absolutely stacked. We witnessed high-level talent, breakout performances, and a main event that fight fans would truly remember for years to come. The first matchup to kick off the main event was between Vicente Luque versus Kevin Holland. In round 1, Kevin Holland came out sharp, defended a single-leg attempt, and landed slick elbows that stunned Luque. And in classic Kevin Holland fashion, he was just trash-talking the entire time. He landed heavy shots, mixing the leg kicks, and Luque mostly just reacting. Despite the few counters from Luque, this round was clearly all Kevin. Going into round 2, it didn't last long at all. Holland grabbed a hold of Luque's leg, took him down, and locked in a beautiful dart choke to finish the fight. Truly an amazing win from Kevin Holland. The next matchup on the card was Mario Bautista versus the debuting Patchy Mix. Mario started off strong, controlling the pace and showing his superior boxing. He's consistently landed crisp jabs and solid body shots that had Patchy on the back foot. Going into round 2, Patchy Mix started finding a bit of his rhythm, backing up Mario at times, but still, Bautista kept his composure, landed the cleaner shots and the more significant strikes. Round 3 was all Mario. Beautiful footwork, crisp jabs, and just vicious body shots. He stuffed Mix's takedown and locked in full control. Patchy had a few moments late, but by the end of the round, Mario Bautista already had done enough to take the victory home. A beautiful fight from both performers and just an amazing win from Mario Bautista. The next matchup on the card was Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer. Pyfer came out hot, dropping Kelvin Gastelum early with a vicious right hand. Kelvin recovered quickly, but Joe continued to control the round with heavy shots and a sneaky head kick near the end. Towards the end of the round, he dropped Kelvin once again, but eventually he told him to stand up and the first round was already over. Going into round 2, it was a little bit different. Gastelum used a lot of feints effectively, but Pyfer was still landing more meaningful shots. This round was definitely slower, but Kelvin Gastelum used his veteran skills to keep Joe on the edge. In round 3, it was all Gastelum. He started to turn the tide. More pressure, more volume, and he landed clean strikes and looked sharp. Pyfer was still in the fight. He did get a takedown and the round felt a little bit more even. Still overall, Joe Pyfer did win this matchup. He did have more of a significant strikes and more moments throughout the whole fight, but however, amazing performance from both fighters. On to the co-main event, we had Julia Pena versus Kayla Harrison for the Women's Bantamweight Championship of the World. This was a huge significant fight, because it did look like both fighters had a lot of bad blood going into this matchup. And once it started, Kayla Harrison took Pena down and controlled her on the ground, landing amazing shots to the body and just holding her down. Pena did land 2 illegal up kicks, and the referee did deduct the points in the first round. Going into round 2, it was still all Kayla Harrison. Another takedown, brutal ground and pound, consistent submission threats, and just with a few seconds left to go, Kayla Harrison managed to lock in a Kimura that forced Juliana Pena to tap. Truly an amazing performance by Kayla Harrison, and congratulations to the new Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. On to the main event of the night. We had the machine, MerabDvalishvili, going up against SeanOMalley. This was the long-anticipated rematch that nobody was asking for. The last matchup was quite unique. SeanOMalley didn't look like his actual self, but that didn't matter. Merab performed amazing. And going into this matchup, SeanOMalley did change a lot of his game plan and adjust overall his lifestyle. So this kind of got fans questioning, would this be the same as the last matchup? In round 1, Merab was walking down O'Malley, pushing the pace. Sean slipped at one point and Merab took advantage, dragging him down to the cage and getting a takedown. SeanOMalley eventually did get up and started moving a little bit more. Going into round 2, it was more of a chess match. Both men traded shots, but neither committed too much. Merab short for takedowns, but SeanO'Malley's defense was on point that night. He was amazingly sharp, defending well, had amazing underhooks, and slipping out and landing the counters as much as he could. Round 3 started, and that's when everything changed. Merab the Machine turned up. After he failed a shot, he kept the pressure and finally got O'Malley down. From there on, he was relentless and eventually stuck in a submission and got SeanO'Malley to tap out. MerabDvalishvili is truly one of the greatest bantamweights of all time, proving time and time that nobody's on his level. Just what he did to SeanOMalley not once, but twice will be truly revolutionary for this division. Congratulations, and still, Merab is officially one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. Overall, UFC 316 was a unique card. It wasn't that anticipated, but the closer we got into the fight, it did start to get a little bit more hyped. And I truly believe each fighter put on an amazing performance. And I have to say, if I had to rate this card out of 10, I'll actually give it a 10 out of 10. Definitely, it wasn't that as hyped as most cards usually are, but I truly believe that both champions did deliver on that night. Congratulations to Kayla Harrison and congratulations to Merab. I truly believe that when the co-main event and the main event can deliver, I'd like to give it a 10 out of 10. So I'll definitely give UFC 316 a 10 out of 10. Overall, a very exciting card. And I'm just looking forward to see what the UFC has in store for us coming up for the rest of the year. That'll be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Just comment down below some of your thoughts on UFC 316. What are some fun matchups that you're looking forward to? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to keep it real.